good, motherfuckers? It's your boy Justin Justin. What the fuck you know me as your eye? You already know. Title, thumbnail, boom. Fuck it, Music Friday or Fuck It Friday Music, whatever I'm gonna call this series. It's been 2 years since he last put out an album, and is it worth the wait? Don't skip to the end, because it's not at the end. It ain't gonna be there, alright? So you gotta watch this motherfucking video to hear my thoughts on whether or not it's been worth 2 years of waiting. He did release a deluxe album which had 3 extra songs. It was like 2 or 3 extra songs on the deluxe. And on those songs, you could tell that he was slightly getting better at producing and is very close to this level that we see on the album. The producing on this fucking album is genuinely really good. I think it's had no glaze. Straight up, I'm being dead ass. Is the fucking best producing, has the best producing, is the best produced Spanish album ever. The production on this is fucking insane. So, I mean, Spanish music don't really got a track record of being like really good produced. It's just like a bunch of like normal producing. But this is by far the best produced Spanish album. My favorite song on this album is fucking Miranda. Yes, it is Miranda. I didn't realize that until I was just about to record this video, until I fucking turned on the camera. I realized that my favorite song on this album is Miranda, because I was also listening to it a little bit in the background even after the first listen, because I was doing like other shit and I was like listening to this because I still had it rolling. And it is to me the best produced album, like I said, but on the first listen it really stood out. In the first couple seconds of me listening to this album, I thought like, oh shit, like this is better. Like it's really close, and a lot of even the melodies are very similar to the last album. That's also its downside. Now, it's not like a Junior H who all of his songs nowadays sound the exact same. Some albums that could be so fucking boring because they're so repetitive or whatever other reasons that you could just fall asleep while having have had the intentions of genuinely listen to it. And this is one of those where if you fall asleep, it's because there comes points in the songs to where he mixes it up, whether it's closer to the end or to make the song not boring. And I think that he's done a really good job in that aspect as well. My big criticism with this album is that it ain't worth the wait. No, it ain't worth the motherfucking wait. We waited 2 fucking years for this album, and it's not worth the wait. We should have gotten this album around a year ago, and I think that another big problem with this album is that it had its time and place. And to give you guys like my thoughts on why is because, or at least examples of why I think this is because, for example, artists like rest in peace, Juice World. He had his time and place for his type of sad boy, sad boy nigga music, sad boy music, sad boy nigga music. I think he also had his time, and he capitalized perfectly in the time that he did music, because at that time he was able to do that kind of music because a lot of people, it hit for a lot of people. And I feel like nowadays, especially me, because I feel if this really hits you, you got some baby daddy issues. I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. It has had its place and time, this type of music, even with someone like I said, Junior H, however you want, to pronounce that nigga name. And as well as the other dude who also around Ivan's time and slightly before was also very successful, that being Danny Lux. I feel like that this type of music in, Spanish or, the Mexican space has had its time for now, or at least, maybe we need to evolve in a different way. Cause even he has this problem to where their music just don't hit the same. And I feel like they do need to evolve to they could still do like the heartbreak music, but maybe they could do it in a different way. Fan bases have suffered because of it, as well as Ivan's streams and stream potential. If he would have released this, like I said, around a year ago, this shit still would have hit. And I feel like even people like me, we just don't have these type of things to where there's these problems. And maybe because right now some people don't have these problems, maybe they will go back to this album and be like, I need to put on some of this shit. Kind of like how some people are with like Juice WRLD, like, man, I'm gonna put on some Juice WRLD. I just got my heart broken, nigga. Like they've lost a lot of even casual fans who used to listen to his shit all the time, their shit all the time, because of whatever reason that the music just don't hit the same because of those reasons. So my official rating on this album is 7.3, maybe even a 7.5. The production really does carry it on here. I think that the melodies were also really good, even if they are very similar at certain points. I feel like they're just slightly tweaked enough to the point where I can say that this is a solid album, and I think that it ain't for everyone. Honestly, I don't think that is for everyone. A lot of people are dick riding, honestly, or at least a lot of his fans are dick riding because I don't think it's as good as it realistically should have been. I don't think I'll go back to this album much. If I have to go back to an Iván Cornejo album, I'll just go back to his last album, De Está Dañado. He's still the king of covers, all right? He's never missed on a single cover, and this ain't no different. On this fucking shit, he still has done a really good job at, hitting with those covers, at implementing his style into covers. And I think that he's the best at it. It's between him and Nata, and I feel like he does a lot more to differentiate it from, the other songs that are popular in Spanish. Songs that moms would listen to. Like those are the type of covers that this motherfucker sings, and he does a really good job at always implementing his style into these covers. So yeah, that's my official listen. That's all I gotta say. I am, those are my official thoughts as of right now, and I don't think that my thoughts will change much. Production really nice, just don't think it lived up much to the hype. I think the hype did die down because of the fact that it took them so long to release not only singles, which also came out. One of them came out 9 fucking months ago, and I believe another one came out a couple months ago as well. So he also ain't done a very good job at managing to keep his hype from his last album because it's been 2 years and because he doesn't really drop singles like fucking ever. But yeah, those are my official thoughts. Like, subscribe, comment, and I will be reviewing Fuerza Regida's album that they are dropping on the 25th. So yeah, that's it from your boy, and peace. I hope I don't get no hate from these motherfuckers.